That new Jedi Fallen Order game.
Hey,
It's pretty solid.
everyone says so.
It's not the best game in the world.
But there was a warning about some sort of save bug.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
I haven't heard or encountered it, but I'm definitely not going to tell you it doesn't exist because everything has a save bug now.
This is interesting because I'm hearing that Fallen Order is good,
It is.
and I'm hearing that The Mandalorian is good.
Yes, and it reinvigorates my belief that once any property gets big enough, all the good shit is to the sides.
To the sides.
It's
Yeah.
the shit that isn't the important thing.
Yeah.
That they have a little more freedom on.
Or since they've killed off like everything extra, in this case, and laser focused it to a couple of products,
Yeah.
could we be looking at a course correction? Like, was Solo the straw that broke the camel's back? Because they also took it away from D&D.
You play a Fallen Order and you are like, oh, some big dumb nerds were sad the EU died. So the fucking Fallen Order is like, who cares about the movies? Did you guys watch Clone Wars?
Okay.
Like that's what it's about.
Okay.
It's a, I think I mentioned him a couple weeks in a row now, but I'm a huge fan of Mr. Fields' Twitter shit posts.
Mr. Fields,
Wild Ride.
Wild Ride, yeah.
That's not his name right now, but it's the
No.
one that I remember because it's when I started following
it's
him.
Great. It's great.
I wish I could pay him to
catch-up.
write my own fucking tweets for me because
Yeah.
they're much better than mine.
No, he's one of those accounts you're just like, what's this account about?
It's about shit.
Good ass tweets.
Yeah, that's it. But he pointed out that hopefully Fallen Order signifies the shift from every fucking action game has to be Batman plus franchise to at least it's Dark Souls now. Because it's a Dark Souls game.
Whoa.
You didn't know that, did you?
No.
It's Dark Souls.
That's super interesting.
It is Dark Souls and it's Metroid.
In Star Wars universe.
Yes.
And you're going through that type of gear.
Are you
changing your like character layout, loadout, and weapons that
No, you
frequently?
have your lightsaber.
Okay.
And it goes zoom, zoom, zoom because it's a laser sword.
You're not picking up weapons.
You're
like
learning
that.
force push, force pull, force stop, etc. And these will allow you to break down walls and explore parts of the map that you weren't able to explore before.
So Sekiro.
You'll get a double jump. It is actually...
Because your character's not changing.
It is actually way closer to Sekiro.
Okay.
But I'm going to call that Souls anyway. Yeah. It's Sekiro Souls with a much more pronounced Metroid tint to it. You hit select and the map that comes up it looks like Metroid Prime's map.
In a 3D game.
Yeah, and
Okay.
you get a fucking breakdown of the percentage explored per planet, how many chests you opened, etc. It's a little buggy. Like it feels like it could use like one extra month. Like not bad buggy, but like you sit down and play for a couple hours, you're gonna see one A pose.
Okay, fuck off. How's the lightsaber play?
It's really good.
Okay.
It makes the right noise, and you slice the guy. There is.
Do you clash? Do you put up different like?
When you're fighting lightsaber enemies or what they're called purge troopers, which is black stormtroopers with electrified weapons.
Do they have the anti lightsaber?
Yeah.
Okay.
The noises and the
Traior.
animations associated with it, and the parry combat is actually similar to Sekiro. It's the kind of thing where it's like this would be good any other time, but because it's Star Wars and because laser swords are cool, you go
Okay. What are your buttons that pertain to combat?
Square/X is melee. Triangle is heavy-ish special. Like but it requires force energy. Like it requires a resource. So it's heavy slash or dash slash or stuff like that.
Okay.
Right trigger is force push. Right bumper is force stop. Left trigger is, I'm going to assume, force pull, but I haven't unlocked it. Left bumper is block or parry.
Okay. Full out. Okay, so full on action game.
Yeah. B or circle is dodge. A is jump.
Buttons are all combat oriented.
Yes.
Okay.
It is a fucking combat game.
Okay.
Parry a blaster bolt, goes right back to a stormtrooper and kills them. When you unlock the minor spoilers, when you unlock the double-bladed lightsaber,
hey,
and its big gimmick is it's not nearly as good for one-on-one fights, but when 10 guys shoot at you and you just hold the button down, it reflects all of them. It's pretty cool. But yeah, you run and jump and stab and laser sword, and it's good. This is one of the shittiest Hey, Wooly, let's talk about EA and Respawn.
I don't wanna.
And advertising and trailers. This game is a Dark Souls, Sekiro-esque Metroidvania that is way longer than it looks. It's not a linear action game with 25-minute set pieces. So why is it that the only gameplay footage and trailers that came out made it look like Uncharted and not what it actually is?
Because Uncharted made a lot of money.
I don't know, man.
Has Respawn ever done anything like this?
No, not they. I don't think they've ever done a game with, or Infinity Ward. You know, the same people. I don't think they've ever done a fucking game with melee combat.
Yeah, I'm surprised hearing your description of what this plays like, because these are all words that I.
Oh, and you're like, wait, this isn't what I thought this game was
at all.
Yeah, even though I'm sure you took a look at it and watched footage at some point. Yeah. You know? Because EA sucks. And why do they buy Respawn if they're going to do this to every single one of their games?
Because Respawn will still work hard to make a good video game.
I don't know. This feels like, you know, when a movie producer, this is going to be a little out there, but you know when a movie producer greenlights a movie and then leaves the company?
Yeah.
The next guy that comes
takes
in
over,
wants to kill that fucking thing because it doesn't have his name on it.
That baby doesn't smell like mine.
Yeah, this feels like that. This feels like Respawn got this idea or got this deal or whatever the fuck for the Star Wars license, and then Battlefront fucking happened.
EA wants to buy companies that can succeed despite EA.
Yeah.
So
but
the best kind of purchase you can make.
It's really good. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's enjoyable.
Okay.
For bigger Star Wars nerds than me, I'm sure there's a lot here, because there's one planet I recognize. I don't recognize that other planet, but it's where Darth Maul was born.
Oh yeah.
Right, and you know,
his brother cone stuff.
Yeah, and apparently it was a big deal in the Star Wars Rebels or some shit. I don't know.
So you're enjoying this video game?
I'm enjoying this video game.
Are you enjoying it more than Titanfall 3?
No.
Okay.
That's not fair.
I know. Life isn't fair, is it?
It sure ain't. It sure ain't.
Fuck
but yeah, Fallen Order's legit.
Okay.
It's a legit good video game.
Cool.
It is nice to play something and be like, this is a full order of magnitude better than I thought it was going to be. And when I was doing it on stream, I was talking and I was struggling to think of, when is the last good lightsaber action game to have come out?
The one they recently re-released. Or announced for the Switch.
So Outcast?
Yeah.
Sorry, Academy.
Yeah.
And the mental process was so pathetic, because I was thinking about which was earlier, Academy or Power Battles. Because Jedi Power Battles is sick. And it was Academy in fucking 2003. That was 16 years ago. And I talked at length of like,
man, I was racking my brain and I landed.
No, I'm not counting Unleashed. Boo.
I landed on the Wii game with the Wii Motion Plus. That was all about, that we had in the office.
Yeah.
That we tested. That was like, it's gonna be a lightsaber for real though.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. So the answer to your question is fucking Jedi Academy.
Yeah.
And Beat Saber.
Yeah, Beat Saber's good. All right, some people will say Unleashed. I disagree, but Unleashed did happen. Do you want to hear something really stupid? You want to hear the worst justification for anything ever?
Mm.
So, what's the first thing that you do when you load up Jedi Outcast, Woolie?
You put on the fucking mod.
All right. Well, in Jedi Fallen Order, you don't have to. Because you're going to run for... Oh, man, it's a Rancor equivalent. And sure enough, when you kill it and you hit it with your laser sword, you slice that bitch's arm right the fuck off. You cut it in half. Sprats, take that, fuckers.
Beautiful.
But then, when you fight one of them there, stormtroopers...
Uh-oh.
They get a little orange Bernie mark on their chest. And you know why that is? It's not because of the rating.
And it's not because of the tech.
No, it's because we want to save dismemberment of human opponents for special moments, just like Star Wars does. Like when people's hands get cut off.
Hmm.
And you're like, no, it's the SRB rating. It's so you don't get a fucking default M rating.
Yeah, sure.
It's a massive disappointment. And I fucking bet if people dive deep enough, there's a set dismemberment true equal to 1 line of code somewhere that you can turn on.
Here's my thought, though, right? Think about... here's the defense, right? In any of the movies,
yeah,
how frequently do you get to see that?
Almost never.
Right?
99% of people that get dispatched with humans that get dispatched with a lightsaber get dispatched by reflecting blaster bolts back at them.
So their defense can be, we're just matching what you
That
get.
is literally what they're saying. And I'm like, I don't believe you. Well, it's fucking cool. Just slice the stormtrooper.
Like, it definitely does not look like you're playing Berserk. you know?
Yeah.
Just with body parts, like, flying past you left and right.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that that's what your brain assumes would happen.
The other thing, and I don't know if it's associated with that, is that the game has an enemy balance problem in that half of the game's cast are various forms of stormtroopers, and half of the game's enemy cast are monsters, animals,
robots,
humanoid-style enemies from other planets, etc.
Droids.
Right. Stormtroopers... they're a fucking joke because they're stormtroopers. Everything else, holy shit. Like, I slept-walked through, like, 100 stormtroopers and then saw a goat. And the goat fucking sent me to the continue screen 6 times in a row. Like, it is fucked.
Okay. Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, if you want to ever put the dismemberment test to the limits, show us what your game engine can do when you just drop a crowd of stormtroopers and put one Darth Grievous or General Grievous doing the spinny spins and just push him forward into the crowd and show us what that looks like.
I want to see it.
I want to see it. You could probably do it nowadays.
You probably do it.
We got good tech.
Just do it.
Cool. Okay. Yeah.
That's
and you know,
and Disco Elysium's the shit. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Progress point, boss fight. Progress point, boss
very
fight.
few boss fights.
Big connected map.
Very, very few boss fights.
Okay.
It's closer to Metroid in that sense.
Lots of isolation and silence, or lots of talking and dialogue?
I'd say it's about half-half. Okay. Enemies have a lot of dialogue. There is dialogue from stormtroopers associated with you killing all of the guys with guns, you killing all the guys that don't have guns, the last guy left, any level of health that you're at when you enter into the fight, or run from the fight, or have one guy left. Like, it's actually really impressive. And you have your little robot on your back so that you can talk to yourself. BD1.
Yeah, you gotta have a cute droid.
You gotta have it's a dog. More than ever before, this one's a dog. Like, the way it animates and beeps, It's a dog on your back that shoots Estus into your ass.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Like, it literally fires out little stims that you hit, and when you do that, you can't attack or barely move, and it's like, wow, okay.
Do you talk to it?
Yeah, you talk to it.
Yeah.
You tell it it's a good droid.
Well, the moment you talk to it, it doesn't feel like a dog, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing about R2 and about Chewie.
You talk to dogs?
No, but the moment they respond to you and you go like, I know.
Dogs talk back.
Oh my God. Okay. Like, there's, you know how Chewbacca had literal lines of dialogue
that they then dubbed over with the horn noses?
Yeah. Right? Like, or like C-3PO responds to R2, like when conversation.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like you're having the back and forth. It's like, no, that's a person.
Well, you're super wrong on this. Dogs talk. Cats talk, even.
I'm confused.
They talk to you.
Okay.
You have a dog for 5-6 years. You know what he's saying.
Okay, but I'm talking about like actual conversation points, not like an emotion and then another emotion.
Yeah. What's the difference between a droid and a dog?
Like I feel like I don't know. I guess it feels
I love
like
looking down and seeing half the people going, Pat's finally lost his mind, and people going, oh yeah, I know what Pat's talking about.
I mean, I know what you're saying when you're just like, dog's hungry and wants to go outside, paw the door.
Sometimes dog doesn't like what you're watching on TV.
Dog wants to go for a walk or something like that, right? But like, aren't there points where like R2 or
it's like you got to fix the ship or whatever,
or Chewie?
Yeah,
like, it's like,
where are you going?
Yeah. Like, oh, what do you mean by that?
Yeah,
like,
dogs do that.
But what I don't.
It's been too long since you talked to a dog.
No, like the dog is conveying the dog has the dog holds RT and has a wheel of
emotional
emotes.
Responses. Yeah,
the dog has a wheel of emotes.
That's right,
and it's communicating those with you.
Yeah,
but it's not able to form those into a fucking soapstone message.
Yeah, it is. If you're good at dog listening. You ever watch Dog Whisperer with Cesar Millan?
No.
Shit's great. That dude knows dogs.
But it's using emotes, right?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes the dog barks
and
you're like, oh, I know why you're mad.
Like your dog is someone who uses the emojis on your phone to text you.
Yeah, there's a lot of emojis, Woolie.
Right, but you can't actually give someone like an address. A dog can't give you. Well, it can just walk to it.
Yeah, it can.
But
see,
it can't,
you're proving yourself wrong.
Yes, but it can't verbally give you that.
You don't know that.
R2 and Chewie can.
Woolie.
R2
Dogs
and Chewie
talk.
R2 and Chewie can beep you or growl you a phone number.
Dogs can do that.
How?
They use their paws
to hit the phone number.
Yeah,
the
they
digits?
can do it. I've seen it.
Okay. All right. Well, great. Good talk.
Good talk. Yeah. You know who else talks? Dogs. Dogs can talk and rats can't swim. Remember.
I'm not saying they can't.
Yeah.
I understand the emoji wheel. They get an emoji.
You can drive. You can teach rats to drive. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So you hook up. So get this, right? You hook up a rat to this little like surface with some wheels on it, and then it has like 3 little metal nodes, little electric panels, and when it touches one, it completes the circuit and makes it either rotate left, rotate right, or move forward. Right. So they gave the rat tank controls.
Oh my god.
And then when you give the rat tank controls and it's stuck inside the little car, and then you put the food over there, it will 100% learn how to tank controls, rotate its way, and drive towards the food.
That's amazing.
It's incredible.
Good job, rats.
Yeah. If a rat is hungry enough, it will deal with bullshit, stupid tank controls.
Yeah, that's good. I like it.
Life getting harder for no reason.
Well, you know, cars use tank controls too, right? Cars turn.
No, they don't.
No.
Cars don't use tank controls. That's a lie.
What, are you saying cars use car controls?
Tanks use tanks don't use tank controls.
Yeah, they do.
Tanks don't use tank controls.
Yeah, they do.
Tanks cannot rotate on the spot.
Yeah, they can. That's actually super wrong.
Do they lift up? And
no, that's the point of treads, dude. Because they go like this. That one goes
Oh,
forward
you're
and one goes
super
back.
right. Yeah,
What
you're
the fuck
right.
are
No,
you
you're.
talking
I'm
about?
stupid. I'm an idiot. You're totally right. One goes backwards and one goes forward.
Okay.
And then they spin.
No,
You're
I
100%
want to give you a
right.
little golf clap for like I said something really stupid, which was cars don't use car controls, and you fucking beat me on it with tanks don't use tank controls. Congrats.
I completely forgot about the fact that the treads go in opposite directions. And
Yeah,
they
that's
rotate
the
on
whole
spot.
point, man.
Yeah.
Because if they didn't, tanks could only
They just
go
go in a
forward.
straight line, of course. Yeah, I'm stupid, of course. Yeah, totally. Like, how would they ever turn? Is the answer. That's dumb. Boy.
Well, so hey, Woolie.
I've never been in a tank. I've stood on one.
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd you stay on a tank?
At ComboCon.
No, there's a tank there.
Yeah.
Cool.
I took a picture of it. Stood on a tank.
You know what kind of tank? Big one.
A decommissioned tank.
Yeah, there you go. There we go. It's like, oh man, I don't have a lot of. You ever have that moment where you're like encountering a traditional masculine or manly interest that you are just, oh boy, right? Somebody asked me, Paige asked me, we were waiting for an Uber, and she asked me what kind of car it was, and I said it was a red car. Mm-hmm. And I was like, and then as soon as the words left my mouth, I'm like, shit.
Oh, Uber's the worst. Because Uber's like, yeah, it's a fucking Ford Taurus. And I'm like,
yeah, totally. Got it.
Look for the logo.
What's the logo? Could they just put the logo there for me?
Look for the logo, because we also have to explain, in Canada,
you don't have license plates on the front of the car.
so you have to walk around to the back to verify the license plate number. So you can't just look down at it and see, oh yeah, that's my Uber. So until you get to go behind it, you're looking at the car going, I guess that color matches, and
Which it sometimes doesn't.
and it does have a Honda logo. So sure.
You ever try and get in the wrong car?
Okay, I know what a car. Yes, that's happened.
It's bad.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's really bad.
People get very weirded out by it.
Sure do, and they're right.
Yeah. Okay, it's Quebec then. It's a Quebec thing.
Okay.
I know what a Honda Accord looks like, and I know what a Civic looks like, because those are the cars that my mom owned.
Yeah.
And I know
what a 92 Ford Tempo looks like.
a Range Rover, a Pathfinder, and I know what a PT Cruiser looks like.
Yeah.
And a couple other weirdo cars.
Yeah.
But the ones that just kind of fall into the like, it's a family sedan. I'm like, I
don't know.
What do you want me to?
Is it blue?
What am I doing with that?
Is it green? I don't know.
What's the thing on the front? What's the logo on the front?
I don't know.
Yeah. You ever do the walk around to the back and you're like, you have to kind of casually do it to be like...
I've done that, and the guy in the car is like turning around going like, where the fuck are you going?
What
and
are
I'm
you
like,
up to?
I don't know who you are,
Yeah,
man.
like...
I don't want to just get in your car. You look kind of sketchy. I don't want to just get in your car and you not be the Uber driver.
The photo of you is very small and also looks like it was from 10 years ago.
And doesn't look like you at all.
So please understand.
And also the photo looks like a murderer. Which is a thing that happens.
Okay, well, it depends on what you consider to be a murderer.
A lot of people look like murderers. A lot. Under certain lighting conditions, I look like a murderer.
Nice save. You racist fuck. No.
Fuck you. How dare you? Everybody knows white people are the scariest murderers.
Where's the lie? Yeah.
I don't see it.
Well,
we
anyway.
win! Yeah! Oh, it's not a good one, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, our murders are all, like, because, like, you slighted me. And, like, they're super petty.
Yeah? Which, like...
They're super petty and direct. Like, you did some stupid shit. Like, I don't know, cut in line at fucking Popeyes.
Die.
Trying to get that sandwich. You know? And it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
But yours are, like...
I need my dick to get hard. This is the only way it's going to happen, so, I mean, it's just going to happen. I'm sorry. What toned-down version were you going to say?
Well, I know. It's just that, like, at least I know that when I'm approaching the aggro zone, that is the Popeye's chicken sandwich,
Yeah.
that the likelihood for this to occur
Yeah.
goes up
Right.
in this type of encounter.
It's not like you're walking down the street and some guy asks you for directions and the meter's going up and you don't even know.
Like, you don't know when that boner needs to go. You can't you don't know where like you don't there's no reading on that.
Depends on what city you live in. That's your only hint.
That can be.
The shittier the city you live in, the higher the likelihood that meter's going up.
Boner meter floating above the character's head.
Look at their fingernails. I don't think that's always a good use of your time, guys.
The boss music didn't play. There were no life bar appeared.
Yeah, that's the trick. It's an innate stealth ability. Appear normal while secretly having big murder boner.
Like, dialogue options appeared.
Yeah, it's
the
weird.
A prompt floated over their head.
Yeah.
You know, and then like what happened?
There's a funny corollary to that in RPGs, particularly Western RPGs. If anybody plays Obsidian and Bethesda RPGs, there's always the same quest. You go to a house a little bit out of the way, and you sit down, and everybody in there is really friendly. And you're like, "Hey, I was looking for my friend or this guy," and they're like, "Oh, we never seen him." And they open their mouth and say one word of dialogue, and your brain goes cannibals.
Okay.
And you're always right.
Right.
You're always right.
And how quickly can you start swinging between the, like, as long as this dialogue is going on? Can you cancel out of it and just start
Very
swinging?
quickly.
Yeah. So there you go.